a very big fan of the Hallmark channel on Amazon Prime. Being in the UK, obviously, you don't have the Hallmark channel, but there are a lot of great films on the Amazon Prime channel. And interestingly, there are some on there that are not actually by Hallmark, but I don't know if they have the rights or they've bought the rights from the studio. But one of the films is Love on the Rise. And even though this is not produced by Hallmark, it is a perfect addition to the Hallmark channel because it is exactly what you would imagine it to be. And I have to say, although the ratings for it online are not amazing, I really thoroughly enjoyed this. It was released in 2020, directed by Ferguson Suave Rogan, and combines the classic hallmarks of boy meets girl, will they, won't they, against the backdrop of a personal crisis and a lot of sweet and delicious cakes. Obviously, not every Hallmark or Hallmark-esque film includes cakes, but when they do, it's sugary sweet and very predictable and almost sickly sweet, but in a way that I absolutely love it. So with this one, a cake maker known as the Cake Fairy mistakenly assumes that this wealthy heir of a business is a waiter and asks him for some help moving a cake. They bump into each other again. He doesn't correct her still. She still thinks he's a waiter. And their relationship blossoms, as you can expect. But what the audience knows that she doesn't is that this apparent waiter is actually the son of a successful business owner who is planning on buying out and evicting the shops in a certain area to put in condos. And she is protesting against that. And so is the son, unbeknownst to his family. And it's quite funny. It's really entertaining. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I wasn't sure how it would end, and I have to say I'm quite happy with how it concluded. It took a direction that was different to what I was expecting. And I'm not going to go into any more detail than that because I don't want to spoil it. But while certain aspects were very predictable, I think the way it drove forward were not. And I really liked that. There is some annoying level of pun in here. One of the characters uses a lot of puns. Nothing wrong with the character herself or any of the performances. This stars Katrina Norman, Brad Benedict, and Lexi Giovagnoli. I apologise if I've mispronounced that. I almost certainly have. But even though it's too cheesy in some areas, even for me, and I don't really have a cheese threshold in any sense of the word, but I did thoroughly enjoy it. If you're in the mood for this kind of sugary sweet film that's pretty predictable, heartwarming, heartfelt, very entertaining, not difficult to watch, doesn't take much concentration, Love on the Rise is a pretty good one to go with.